The retarder works best when engine speed is high, therefore a low gear should be used. As a general rule, use the same gear for a loaded machine downhill as you would going up that hill unladen. Refer to the retarder guidelines placard on the windshield to determine the specific gear to use for the grade you will be descending. When using the retarder, monitor the converter oil temperature gauge for heat buildup. Maintain a steady engine speed between 1700 and 2000 RPM. This will provide the oil flow needed to cool the converter. If the proper gear is selected, the retarder will maintain a safe speed without using service brakes. Disengage the hydraulic retarder when you're ready to resume speed or accelerate. The parking brake is designed to secure the machine when parked. Activate it whenever you stop for long periods of time or when you leave the truck. As a safety feature, the parking brake engages automatically if the start or disconnect switch is turned off. To avoid brake damage, don't activate the parking brake while the machine is moving, unless it's an emergency. How you position the truck for loading and dumping will depend on the job layout and loading equipment. Here are some operating techniques typical of most work areas. Working off the left side of the truck when loading or dumping shortens maneuver time, improves visibility, and allows the loader and truck operators to communicate more easily. Usually, the loading machine operator will spot the truck. Once all traffic is clear, back your truck directly under the hinge pins of the excavator bucket or the loader. The operator will signal when you're in position. Place the gear selector in neutral and set the parking brake. Never leave the cab while the truck is being loaded. When bench loading, pull forward to position yourself for the hydraulic excavator. After loading is complete, release the brake and shift into gear. Remember, there's a built-in 2-second delay from the time you release the parking brake until you're able to accelerate in your chosen gear. This is a protective device for the parking brake system. When you reach the dump area, back the truck close to the berm. Then place the gear selector in neutral and set the parking brake. Put the dump lever in the raise position to dump the load. If your machine is equipped with a tailgate, it will automatically unlock when you raise the bed. To prevent material from remaining in the bed, pull forward until you've cleared the material. Then place the lever in the lower position to power down the bed. To help cushion the body before it comes into contact with the rear frame, place the lever in float. A common operator mistake is pulling out before the bed bottoms out. Traveling with the bed up increases wear on the lift cylinder joints and makes the truck unstable in soft underfoot. On some jobs, you may need to spread the load. In this application, place the hoist control lever in hold so the bed is held stationary by the hoist cylinders and wear plates. Spreading the material should always be done on level ground. The hoist control lever automatically returns to hold when released from the raise or lower position. Therefore, you must remember to place the control in float before hauling. This ensures the bed is carried on the rear frame and not on the cylinders. If your machine is equipped with a tailgate, be sure to apply power down after the bed is on the frame to ensure the gate is closed. Then return to float position. By the way, the truck is designed so that the transmission will not upshift from first gear with the bed raised. The unique feature of any articulated truck is its oscillating hitch. The hitch eliminates stress between front and rear frames by allowing unlimited oscillation between tractor and bed. The articulated truck has different characteristics than a rigid frame truck. To maintain machine stability at all times, follow these important safety tips. Keep the truck straight and on level ground whenever possible. Reduce speed as you travel around a bend or on soft material. Avoid sudden steering or severe braking on slopes and rough ground. Never back the truck over a berm or maneuver at steep angles on a soft face. A sudden shift in momentum or load distribution may cause the bed to overturn. Position the machine straight when dumping and maintain a safe distance away from the edges of cliffs, excavations, and overhangs. When spotting loads or guiding a truck on soft, narrow underfoot, stay clear of the truck. Material hung up in the body, coupled with one side of the bed suddenly sinking into soft underfoot, can upset the truck's balance. The articulated truck's excellent flotation makes it the ideal machine for working in mud, sand, snow, and swamp. In slippery conditions, the truck's interaxle differential allows you to lock the tractor and rear chassis axles together. The D250E and D300E allow on-the-go lock and unlock capability. Before engaging the differential lock, be sure you're traveling in a straight line. If your truck is equipped with a floor switch, depress it to engage and release to disengage when conditions improve. Other models use a toggle switch to engage the differential lock. The differential lock should only be used in poor underfoot conditions and on steep grades. On the D350E and D400E, you must come to a complete stop to engage the differential. When the differential lock is engaged, torque is transmitted to all axles, even if one axle doesn't have traction. The differential light on the dash illuminates when engaged. For improved traction in poor underfoot conditions, most models come with limited slip differentials that automatically compensate for slip and spin without any operator action. At the end of your shift, park the machine on level ground. Place the gear shift in neutral and set the parking brake. Let the machine idle for 5 minutes to cool the engine. This is a good time to complete paperwork or clean the cab. Turn the key to the off position. Climb down using 3 points of contact at all times. Do one final check of all systems and report any problems. The tips in this video and in your manual will help you become a safer, more productive operator while helping you keep your truck in top working condition.